everyone. Fellow citizens, we have a big problem in our handle. We have a big problem. We've all seen the last few weeks, the revelations that have come out. We've seen the rot, the economic sabotage of Nigeria. We know security, even in terms of security, the sabotage, everything about Nigeria has been sabotaged. And there are people who, for them, the more Nigeria is down, the better it is for them because they can lord it over us. They siphon the wealth of the nation into their private pockets, and they do it. And in this 21st century, 2024, how are we still allowing such things to happen? We need to stand against this. We need to fight this. We need to be on the trenches. And I tell you something, politics is everything. I used to be one of those that felt, politics, forget it. Even governance myself, I didn't have interest in governance. Until 2014, I will tell you, I didn't care about who was in government. I didn't care about governance. I don't even focus. I don't watch news. I don't read newspaper. I read books. I used to tell people, if not for the fact that I used to read books, I would have been so ignorant. Because my own was that, look, I just needed to focus on my business and make money. That was it, make money. Because I grew up poor. And I know as a Nigerian, when you're poor, you're faceless, nameless, and voiceless. You're not seen as a human being. And you're degraded, you're debased. And I was angry and I didn't want that. So I focused on my business. And alhamdulillah, I got my financial independence before I was 40. When I turned 40, I realized that I had become problem of Nigeria. How did I become problem of Nigeria? My silence. By looking away, by not focusing on what was happening. And I began to see how policies can destroy businesses. We've seen Dangote is running up and down. It's all about governance. If you had people who are in government, who cared about Nigeria, they would do everything. So even about Dangote. Dangote's refinery is not about Dangote. Remove who Dangote is. You understand? Whether you like him or you don't like him, remove who he is. But look at that refinery. It's something that for Nigeria, it's something that needs to be protected. But because you have people in government that don't care, that all they care about is themselves, they are not interested. So let me tell every one of us, we need to think out of the box. And this thing, for me, I'm putting it open. Let's bring different ideas together. I'm not saying that my idea is the best idea or is this thing. It's an idea I've been discussing over time. I've spoken about it publicly before. I speak about it to people. And as I was just taking my walk today, and I'm thinking, Aisha, this thing, it needs to get off the ground. It needs to get beyond just talking about it. You understand? We need a war chest. We need a war chest. When I say war chest, I mean money. Ego, quickly, begolo, bigo. We need them. Election cannot be won without money. This one the reason why these politicians get in there and they are disdainful, they treat people anyhow, is because they spend money to enter. When they spend money to enter, they bought their way into it. You didn't vote them for free. You didn't vote them. And so when they get there, they will do anyhow. The first thing they will do is to recoup their money. I saw a report where the illegitimate president, the former governor of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was saying that nobody sponsored, he doesn't, whatever Kaba doesn't owe him, nobody sponsored this election, that he sponsored everything, he used this money, he whatever. Yes, he has the money now. How would he have the money to use? So, what are we doing to have our own war chest? What are we doing to have our own? We need to come together. We need to begin to raise money. 1,000, those that will raise 1,000 every month too. Those that will put 5,000 every month too. Those that will put 10,000 every month too. Those that is 15,000 they can afford every month too. Those that can put 20,000 every month too. Those that can put 50,000 every month too. Those that can put 100,000 every month too. Those that can put 1 million every month. If there are some that can do beyond that, fine and good. Let's begin to put this thing together. Let's do for Nigerians. I know, yes, Nigerians, we have trust issue, and rightfully so. A lot of things, people, we've seen how people have eaten money, done this thing, accusations, whatever, rightfully so. Let's look for Nigerians that we know we can trust and put them in charge of these funds. Of course, with stringent, what do you call it now? Monitoring, accountability, transparency. Every month, the statement of account must be dropped. It's not that, oh, 1 year after 6. No, every month, statement of account must be made public. How much were donated, how much it's left, is there anything that was spent, whatever. This is it. What this would do, even if I always use the 1,000 and say, if we have 2 million Nigerians, there are 2 million. Yes, I know things are bad. Yes, I know the economy is bad. Yes, I know businesses have gone down. But still, there is no harder in our 220 or 250 or whatever, over 200 million Nigerians, that we cannot get 2 million Nigerians that can be given 1,000 naira monthly. There are some that can even put the 12,000 and say, I've paid for the year. 1,000 naira monthly from 2 million Nigerians, that's 2 billion naira. 2 billion naira in a year, that will be what? 2 billion in 1 year, that will be 24 billion. By the time you put that together, you will have a war chest. You will have some money that we can use for election. This money is not for anything other than election. And for me, I would suggest to you see that thing called presidency. Whoever wants to be president for now, okay, you can take care of yourself. Whoever wants to be governor for now, let's focus on those other areas. What do you call them? Councillor, local government chairman or chairwoman, House of Assembly, State Houses of Assembly, House of Representatives, senators. Let's focus on this. Let's get candidates. Let people who want to run for office. You don't think about money. Let money not be part. How am I going to get the money to run? Let it not be part of your this thing. You know you have the competence. You know you have the character. You know you have the capacity. You can serve. You can stand for Nigeria. Put yourself forward from your state. Let's put out this in and invite candidates. People who want to run. Let them not think about the money. This war chest, that is what is there for. To put it in there for the people. To be able to raise. Then from different states, let's see who we can get in to be councillors. Let's see who we can get in to be chairman. Please, at this stage, don't say, oh, I'm too big to be councillor. It's about service. We need to rescue our country. Let's get people, all of this position, and then you will go, there will be screening. I was having this discussion with someone, was it last week? On Thursday, yes, since today is Sunday, so Thursday, this is the beginning of another week. Last week, Thursday, I'm like, let's have, we'll have like screen. There will be people who will be screening on different, whether it's from different local government, that will put there real people that will not care about Nigeria, not the ones that are looking for money, that somebody will not bribe there, then they will not bring a name forward. There will be there will be this thing that will be followed, not as people just using their initiative. Checked. You don't have any corruption case. You don't have this. You've not been found wanting this. You have your qualification, your papers, your results. They are clean. It's not the one that you falsified your age. It's not the one that you falsified your result sheet, whatever. Although, there will be things that there will be checklists, first of all, before they will now interview you. Those checklists are things that are going to be checked off. Did you even meet this criteria? The result you are bringing in, is it correct? Do you have your NYC? Not the one NYC will say, no, the person did not serve, whatever. These things are checked. And then you go for screening. Who is the best candidate for there? Who do we think can serve this thing? They put forward. With the look for party, that will run. This person is running. They will get the party ticket. We know for sure. From that chest that was done, you'll be able to. Now, nobody is going to give anybody money. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying this is full. These are some suggestions I'm making. We can make suggestions. We can come down. But this sitting down and doing nothing. If we don't take care of politics, we are not going anywhere. We just be going in circles. Some people will be getting, charlatans will be getting in there, creating more problems for them. So when you're done, campaign, at least we'll be able to know there will be a central DC to know what does a campaign cost, what are the things, how many posters do you need here, what do you need for logistics. He needs to travel here and there. People are going to do see, they're going to stay in hotel, they're going to do this thing. They will be done and paid for. Not that they will give somebody money. Somebody will not come, oh, they've given him this money. The person will go away with the money or eat the money or not even use the money because he'll be feeling, let me just keep this one. There will be nothing like that. Campaign posters are going to be done for you. Campaign materials are going to be done for you. Money for logistics, money for this. And even within that logistics, not the one that you come and say that, oh, you're going to be staying in 5-star hotel. 5-star hotel, you take care of it yourself. Because when you come to people's money, it must be judiciously used. It must be, if this cup, I have this cup. Yeah, I'm using my News Central. I'm a co-host on News Central. If I'm using this, if I'm buying this cup, if it's this cup is something that I buy, with my personal money, if they tell me 1,000, I can decide, I'm not going to argue. I'll pay 1,000 and I'll go. But if it's people's money, I have to find out whether I can get it for 100 naira. So judicious use of people's money. And then we begin to get them in. Let's see how many we are able to get in. As currently right now, there are, I think about, unfortunately, some lawmakers have died. I think in the last 1 month, we have like about 4 now. So about 4 seats are vacant. Those seats is people, life goes on. It's unfortunate, death. Nobody wishes for death. But when it happens, it happens. Those seats have to be occupied. Imagine we are all coming together looking for good candidates that can fit all of those places and then back them up with the war chest that we have donated by citizens. And then as we go on, also have a structure of citizens who are always ready to, in whatever state it is, put in everything to help with the campaign to candidate. We begin to get these people into office. Guess what will happen? Little by little by little by little, we'll begin to change these places. I'm not focused on the legislative arm of government is the bedrock of democracy. Leave this executive because they have money, they are doing blah, blah, blah. One day they will sit down. The laws that will favor Nigeria will be put together. It will curtail their powers. And let's begin to have good governance. Please think about it. Please drop your message. Please do video if you need to. Let's see what this is. This a good idea? Is this something we should really start focusing on? Is this something we should really start going on? Honestly, doing nothing will not work, especially in politics. We need to that political activism. From 2018, that's what I've been talking about. From 2018, I realized, politics was where the main thing was. Because if we don't take care of politics, we'll continue to go into round circle. They will continue to give us problems that we will sit down and keep advocating for. I'm not here to be advocating for problem all the time. I want the right thing to be done so that I can go on holiday and not bother. So please, whatever your suggestions are, let's see them. Let's talk about this. Let's begin to look into it. We need to get to work. We need to really get to work. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.